for you to be able to lead, you have to influence people. And how can you influence people if you're not available if they need you? So number one, I think one of the number one essence of my success is accountability, being able to understand what your purpose in that specific area or room. So if you know that if one person felt accountable, they can be very efficient at what they do. So mo mo ginaon ako ang vision na gid nga if negative ang imong take sa kung sa reklamo or sa problem or sa issue sa imong wala matabang, might as well try to assess and evaluate para mas kada pa kayo ay okay sige muna ako naman pero hindi ko ako meeting eh magasalikod ko to number one accountability magsalikod ko ba sa dako na ka akong kuan I think we are almost 400 right now so tigid ko pwede ako tanan na dagat imong admin lang gyud like you just really have to be there so kung ato apa bitaw as Filipinos kay pag naimong busing ka matahon ka wala man kay anak but Americans it's totally different. If you're a leader you should be there. Dapat ikaw bilang gauna. Like nana sa meeting tanan wala pa ang uban like namutan nagkuan na naay plano naay kita ay plano ang ikaw nga leader gana even if wala pa siya na draft sa imong mga tao kabalo nakaapa ingon. It's just that you can if you want to go farther you can't be alone. You have to have a team. And for you to be able to make your team work is that dapat ipapil po mo sa ilang accountable po sila. Dili ka imo ka na decision. So dili pwede nga imo ang voice. Dapat maminaw ka sa uban and you have to understand each and everyone. Kaya kung makasabot ka sa ila, that's the time that you will decide and you will start to give them something na mapili lang accountable sila kaya nakasabot mo ka in the very first place sila. Oh, so pero in business good number one accountability. In number one thing about my team is that when you say about accountability, na bisan pag even after business hours, maka-reply. Grabe kita mo kung amin. Miss Jo, wala lagi akong kuwan sa akong meeting na anak. 4 a.m. Alas 8 pa yung anak mo reply. Ilang kami lang ko maka-reply. So, makayon, di ko nga naka-effective, di ko nga leader. Kay, even though after business hours, ang dili ka bayad anak, pwede ato kag-opisina kay, Miss, ano Miss, mura ingon siguro nila. Pero even if ka na, let's say, napi mga day off na yung mga anak, di ba matiman maging sa mga anak, o di ba sa bahay ng anak, but isa lang yung katawagan mo reply. So, it's really amazing how you influence your people. So, nila pag-welcome. That time that we got bashed, someone created a dummy account. Yes, someone created a dummy account and I responded with full transparency of the company. Because the time that person pointed out our mistakes, our kanang maamo kakulangon. Yes. Ako gyud is that I kon gyud ko di gyud ko mo deny. Yes. Where would you see a 5-year-old company being so perfect, the blink of an eye? I was 22 when I started my company. I didn't know what I was doing, and yes, you're right. That time, gubot pa ako ang admin, gubot pa akong pag-handle sa tao, but I never ever delayed salaries. That's a good thing about it. But again, what I did is that was like someone and we took investigation under the NBI Chuchay, and I know the person, and I was like, okay, I understand that person because looking at the status of this family, her family, gonna get siya. So no, it's okay. I'm okay because why would I step down to their level? I'm not in that level anymore. They were talking about an issue of 2 years ago, and I would say that we are more than that nowadays. So, but I did not know. Unlike I've seen this influencer CEOs social media online. They were talking bad about the product and they responded back, and it's not good. If you have a good product and if you are very transparent to it, if someone said bad about the product or about your service, let the people that have good experience of your product and service cover for you. Let them speak for you. You don't have to step down and you don't have to say bad words or hurting words against them. Let your product and service quality speak for you. Second kayo din, I proved ba na, there's a lot of people who love me, gidi ay. Kada nag-message ako, Miss, we appreciate yung mga hard work sa company, and I was like, okay, the person who did that, he's right. They're right. We were struggling back then. And if I think we weren't struggling back then, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So I have them understand ba that instead of kanami kang pagdawat nimo sa kadautan kasi paano is wrong yapon, how about try to find the slightest positivity in those situations. Maybe those people just need help. If you try to put on more fuel in the problem already, wala lang, bukuan na siya. Calm down. It will make you look more professional if you're more fun. And with me, wala gid nak nawala sa ako ang you see what you get yun sa ako and even the service. And I think that's the reason why I have a lot of clients right now. It is because I will always advise my clients that we are in the province area. And in the province area, tonality is not that good. My people, they don't speak as much as great as I am. But we are talented and we are skillful. We know what we're doing and we are very knowledgeable. It's just that this is American culture, this is American language. How can someone speak the language by just studying it for 2 months? That's not enough. But if you're gonna go ahead and get the result basis, I can give you statistics, I can give you KPI. And mapakita ko KPI sa clients, ay na sila mo. And before they end up, I will always say, see you on board. Nagkuhan na kulaan nga, sign up yun siya. Few minutes from that sign up bayad. Landi. So, mo siguro siya nga, nakuhan yun kay, hindi kita mo nga, hey Manny, the numbers were good. Pero ikaw, hindi ka dapat masuko if magreklamo, na magreklamo sa iyong service, na magreklamo sa iyong dapat hindi ka masuko. That is like an opportunity for you to improve your business, to improve your leadership skills. So you have to really assess yourself, evaluate yourself. Dili lang mo kagalingan, but might as well your service and your product. Nakabalik ko, lagi sila, usay ko ay. Because again, but I was able to delegate the task just this year. Hindi gid ko mo. So lagi ko mo salig gid mo ano ka sa materials. They wala gid ka wala sa kuang may mga what if matukod sila ilaw ko na. But just this year I realized there will never be any the fabulous mirror money. Really mukhang gid ko nga siguro one thing that people will not be able to take away from you would be medicine. Very good disciplinado when it comes to like waking up 11 p.m. sleep, I can work 40 to 16 hours per day. Based on my own personal experience, because of being so transparent with the clients, niabot ko $25 an hour. Natungod sa increase, nadako ay increase. It's just that I have to let go of the opportunity kay nami ako mga talo lang sa dili ko magpadayon o mag-hire o mga qualified because it's employment after all. For me is that when it comes to participation, I would not look for attendance, but instead I would look for the output. How? Creating manuals. So if I were teaching you, you need to have your very own pulpit, and you have to have your own paper, a piece of paper. Because at the end of the day, even if I will not ask for it today, somehow by next following days I will ask for it. And you can kapasar sa akong admin ka with ako, I grew up with a very very strict mom. At the age of 7, we have my brothers and we have understand how to do outline. Yes, so di ako nigikan sa ako ang manuals for participation. Because if you don't have a manual, if you don't have an outline, promise, sa pag pila ka percent sa mga kamukalimot yun, you have to write down things or else you will forget about them. So with my people, when it comes to participation of company policies or company growth, if we're hindi ka pa general meeting, ang mga HR, mangita dito mga taong gusulat. If I see someone writing, if I'm talking to you, if I'm educating you, and you're writing it down, I see you one successful. I can tell you that this person will be successful. Me of the campaign. 1 week I was staying in my room, in my apartment, and just after 1 week, I pwede ko nag-eat, manaw sila mga ati, what's wrong? Ito mga radar sa mama. Nga, dili ka may mga what's wrong. What I did, I get my wallet, I got my bags, nabili ko din sa people. Kung ano din ko ibalik ako ng company. And anak ko sa kagalingon nga, dili ko musulit na napay mga laing nga tao, mga kapil ko, ing ani ba. Nagpunta po ako ang PA. Number one rule in ACSBA, di ka pwede mag-inilas unless nag-iyak ka. Yes, bawal na bawal. You definitely can talk back to me if you have an idea, but you are never allowed to discriminate your co-workers and even the admin team. Ano, kinsa ka? Kasi duli ka? No. If even the clients, ako no. If you're gonna go and talk shit about my company or my people might as well get other companies. I don't need your money, I can even buy you. Maulit man ko. Dili ko ganahan o kuan kami maulit ko ba na. Dili ko ganahan pa daog malakot ko din. My people, they can just whatever they want. We even have our Pride Month. That one, my friends are gays. So with me, even if you're not gay, even if you're straight, even if what you are or whatever gender you are, if you are just okay and okay it's okay. It's fine. With me, with my company, I'm very very strict when it comes to respect. Number 1 rule. Even if the client, wala na tinitip ko. It's very huge. I work in a specific company in Cagayan de Oro. I was 19 back then. I got promoted as a senior campaign manager at the age of 21. I got absent for 1 day, they kicked me off the company. I was earning 100,000 plus every month. 1 day ha. I never had any experience in my company nga kanang yung worst na nagigising sa wala ginoon. Wala so far. I think it's ako ang influence is really good kay wala maginabot sa point nga alang nga nagtilubaga na sa mga wala pa ginoon and
Isa na I've heard about her na kanang mga powerlifting siya. Football. Dito na number 1 dito na football dito siya. In ang kuan ha, diba? Evaluate dito siya. Gusto na ko evaluate siya. Kung tinuod ba gini, dito man ang gawas sa evaluation. Sorry, I have to really end your comment. If you're like that, kaya really, I don't want toxicity in my workplace. I've been there, and it's not good for anyone's well-being. Ito nga, ibahaw na ko siya. Nagkaroon ko ibahawa. And I've heard negative things about them, and I would always advise them because that's right. Dili nato sila kay kumpanya mo na mag-ibig sila. May gali kay nawala sila sa company. How much more? Ang isa kalatak na kamatis mo takot-takot pa lang. Might as well remove them already. So, kunang equity gamit ko kay huge ana kay nagsakit ko. Me personally nagsakit ko sa kanayang equity in the workplace. Mga nasa ako gani kay even if that's only a chapter, you're not allowed to disrespect them unless you are me. Ngayon ko unless ikaw mo hanggang pasildoan na. Eh ako pag nagkaga pasildo ako rin pwede. So, yan gyud sabot mo sila. Minimum wage. Number one. Minimum wage right now is 405. And kami is that kung trainee pa ka, 6 hours agad ka. So, i-orientation pa lang daan yun, ipasabot na gina sila nga diligid sila mga minimum wage. Kaya 6 hours naman po sila nag-work. So, setting proper expectation to the new ones, even to the old ones, to the current ones, will really give kanang harmonious workplace. Nasabtan, orientation pa lang daan, nasabtan na nila. And isa pa, when it comes to the rule of law, naki-best friend ni kay Dole. And kami, I think, out of the businesses here in Bukidnon, kami rin gitagaan o katong ilahag yung kuan, na sila handbook naghihatag addressing to ACSBA. Kay kami gyud is kung naghimo katong samot na atong I think that was 2021 when the turnover for the new HR. Ako ang HR senior manager nako Sir Nelson is ex-kagawad siya sa Quezon. O father-in-law sa akong kuya. Gikuha na ko siya, giapas din ako yung grade. Katong siya by the book, di kayo siya. Yung bugay ba kayo pa? Basin na din. Ma'am, dinikit yung daot ta ni mga nana. Which is maayo na po siya. Nakakuan din siya na pagsulod ni Sir Nelson yun by the ang among book of the Code of Conduct and Discipline is approved by Luli. So grabe ka. So wala kayo bitaw mga admin hearing, wala kayo nakakita awol number 1, wala kaayo awol. Mo gina kanakalit lang nga wala ba. Karon gid kay maka rare na lang gid kayo siya makita ko kuy nang ginag-blow. Awol. Sa una gid kay na experience back then na sa isa sa kaswelduhan unsik ang awol. Kami kanang na-group, nag-mass resignation. Nagsabot ba yung ano siya. So it's very frustrating. Ikaw tag-iya pa, mga-question kasi mo tuloy, saan sa'yo? Saan day? Unsa pa day kulang? So you now start to question yourself na wherein, mareklamo mo sila kailang nahibal nating animal. By the rule of the Philippine Judicial animal, ang among kontrata na yung mga arts revision. Ang pinaka-masyada pagkita sa ako is that pag ngayon si Dole nga increase of wage, kaya naman pagkaroon, pagkatong 20 nga, sabutan balik atin mag-isa meeting ato nga kuan. Dili ko ni. Pwede ni gusto ko conflict. Kaya tiyan ang gusto na. Ano ba din mahal ang kuan, mahalan pala yung service. O di ba? Anak lang. And maybe you just have to add on into kanang pag-hiring lang. I think at the end of the day it ends up how you would manage your kanang kuan. Imong mga tao gyud kay namo gimaingon yun at the end of the day namo gimaingon, but if you have already kanang nasuriyahan na nimo sila daan ka lang ba sa ating proper expectation nga sa kasubot makasabot na lang yun. Siguro diri is effectiveness is for the right leader. Team leaders. Ako leader naman ko. Pero napagin team leaders. So, ang sa ako is that I have to talk to the team leaders and understand where they're coming from. Okay. Kasi, and ako is nang good ko KPI system, Key Performance Index, na naka-computerize agad siya, and I have a program with one of the engineers, best engineers sa Cagayan de Oro. Nga sila gyapon sa mga other call centers, sila gyapon gapuan. So, sa ako ang Key Performance Index or ako, KPI na ko is na siya sa TV, and if ako siyang gi-per team and gi-per client, magmupula siya din na og kana kasi manawa ka nakahit sa imong puta. Pangitaon din ako ang TL. Pangitaon ako ang TL, sorry din ako TL, what's wrong? Anything wrong, personal, whatsoever. I can't seem to understand nga hindi mo assist ay yung mga tao. And if I have to step up, I will. Sometimes kaya ako'y training. Yes, it's like CEO ko, ako'y online training so that you would understand because there are other sales. Dili man sa nako ikalimod nga kulang gid og sales training ang uban nako team leaders. So sometimes I have to be the one who train maminaw sila. And they really have to take note. And sa ako po is, grabe ka effective ang amo ang KPI. It is because pag isa pa kay kasi mana, di na kanila mahalinan, ito na ako matawag kung si problema. Dili na masunod si manahan nga, dili na mo abot. Worst case scenario, mo cancel ang client, ikaw ko'y halin. Real estate ba may, kaya wala may balay nga ma-forward sa ilaha. Wala. So, by the numbers, gid ka. Dili gid ka pwede nga mag-slack off lang ka, wala kay buhaton. You have to, may gani kayo na ako indicator. Ang karon gani, pinakayahay gid this year is that ang ako indicator, akong KPI is automated na tanan. Sa una silang salga, luoy pa kayo kay kuan ba, manual, nga ibutang sa spreadsheet, input sa spreadsheet, kwintahon pa nila manual, pag man og kwinta, pangitaon kinsay gagmay, pag man og kinsay gagmay, o pa din ipasa sa kuan, full report, hago na kayo ba? Kato kay dito ra, filter ra. Oy, kita ko na, buong patanaw din ako, okay, kaninga TL, okay. Asang call handling, like QA, na QA, I set departments, data management team, muna sa KPI, and quality assurance team. Ngano, duha man imong tanawon. Factor sa amo ang negosyo is that the call. So, unsay naa sa calls, imong dialer, o imong list na tawagan, o sakto ba ng pagkamugnaa. The second is call handling. Nagtinapulan mo na, kasi nagtulugan ra po na sa iyang calls mo, kasi halin. So, naagi monitoring. So, mo na siya nga, I think, pinakauna pa lang na ako when I was starting back in 2019. I'm very huge when it comes to KPI. It's very effective because I think wala po ni grow akong company into this big company. Wala po yung KPI. So, and other companies, they don't provide that. Cold call, mura na. Ako ay, as soon as you sign up, you wala pa dedicated team working with you. Kung man binuang imong investment. If you are to convert that into Philippine money, kada isa ka kliyente, gabayad sa kung si Mana nga, give it or take 50,000. Diba? Nga, dako na ka na uyak. Ako may mga dato. Nga, mahadlo po kong karma. Nga, if I will not take care of these people, mag-invest ilang hard-earned money, basi ako'y mabalihan mga
Diba na ako mga investors?
Oo, napod ko investors na nagkuhan ko kay dili man po ko makagrow yun abruptly kung kuan kay
Grabe ba, ganyan mong pag-expand. Sige na pag-expand.
sige nag-expand kay naman po yung opportunity and sayang man sa rin. Siguro sa ako is when it comes to efficiency, magkuan ko sa akong mga tao if kani siya is na-turn ako sa Dr. Dinlayan, ka Dr. Lawrence nga katong nag-leadership training na sa iya if efficient pa daw kuno ang mga tao. How do you see someone if they're efficient or not? Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Is evaluation. Kaya pwede man sila nga mutudlo, but then again, line of, tsada og, taas og, ano ba? Taas og sale, pero line of feedback diri. Meaning, if you're a team leader, you have to be good when it comes to teaching your people, guiding your people, at the same time, wholesome, maayo po sa siguro ka. Kasi naman ko experience ko na laibak-bak nga TL ba. Dako siya sale, pero libak po nun siya sa tanan, and it doesn't give you a healthy workspace. O galibak ang katanan, ay mo ma. Uy, siya, because I have to really let go of her. But despite of kanang maayo kayo siya, laking kayo nga kurong-kurong na akong mga tao din ba? Maghimo na din siya ko nga, hindi siya efficient. So what I did is that I set kanang mura gyud siya nga set proper expectation and role. I set ang ko nga ali diri mga TL. Pakitunta mo unsa na pag-handle ang mga manager para makabalo mo kung sa kanila pagkuhan sa mga tao. And me, ako mga TL, mas magulang maging sa ako, but moingon giday ko nga, wala giday sa edad no ang maturity. No, giday siya sa kuan because if ikaw, naka-personal na problems mo, work is already stressful, work is already hard. Might as well leave that at home and enjoy and have fun at work. Kay kapoy na kay trabaho, no? Daton pa rin yung problema sa trabaho. So, ginasay ko po na po sila ba, even if I'm not a graduate of psychology, I try to talk to them. Na kung mga tao nga, o kung saan nila nga, mamahimo bitaw sila, o dili lang kay, you're there because you're there. don't be, don't give me bare minimum because your salaries are not minimum. Isa po na is that for one person to be very efficient, you have to really pay them good. Dapat sakto gid yung bayad sila. Ikaw isip negosyante man gyud ko, dili man ko nas politiko or whatsoever. Ngano niyan ang tao sa imo para makakwarta.
Yes.
And if they are giving you more than what you are expecting, you really have to pay them more than what they need. Para sa ako, muna ako hindi ko na advance nga pasahod. 3 days okay, layo pa kay 20 city para sulit mo na ko. I never ever keep bonuses. Kung nihatag ang client $1,000, imo na. Di gabi ko me, I'm very, very huge when it comes to replies. Yes. Nagit ko yung napahimo gid ko memorandum nga ikaw gani team leader gid ka dili ka kabalo mo reply. That's 1, 2 until 3 suspension, 4, 5 until 5 is dismissal. Ngano sa ako ang negosyo is urgency is a must. Dili, you never want to eat the food when it's cold. Always hot. So ako is grabe ko ka negosyante and grabe ako even my mom makaingon gid siya nga paspas kay ko gauna tanan wa pa ka ni question ana kay tubag sa imo ha. So mo na others don't see that but for business owners sila sa ako and that's one of the reason why na ako mga kliyente mo nga sila, Mary, do you ever sleep? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just that I just have to respond. So I just have to respond back to you so I can sleep well at night. Mga nagit ko nga. Even my people na adapt din na nila sa ako. Nagkanag ito mo reply diretso nga. Even if wala kay answer, mga tana ko. Guys, ani ang mga data na. So kay ko. Di ka di ba kita. Mukal mo ko kay mo reply sila. Miss, kadali lang kay ako tanaw. Wag pa iwan din reply. Miss, kadali lang ako tanaw. So ikaw, mukal maka okay. Nabili sila diya. Versus, hoy, nandiyan na si ko na gising na ka. Unsa man ka na gising na ka? Diba? Because it saves me a whole lot of energy of being angry. Nung anak ko na sa call. Okay. Balik ko sa trabaho. In public issues kaning mga lagi mga kuan mga gapang bahasa mo anak auto reply akong PR. We appreciate your comment about the company. We would highly appreciate if you can come. Na ako'y secretary. Na ako'y secretary, na ako'y PR. May balaan nimo if akong secretary ang mo reply sa imo right away is may sa, "Hi, this is Kay, Miss Mary's assistant. She's away as of the moment, but we will for sure let her know about your concern. Please stand by." Mo ana gid sila, na sila reply, respond back sa tanang client, mga Pinoy, mga pag-affirm. Usahay kay dili siya maayo. Cause kana bitong imong pagka-responsive into negative things, then ibuto ka diretso. Di na nimo makuan. Ako kasi I learned along the way that if na ay negative nga mga approach sa imong ngayon sa kong tubig, baklay ka mo, makabasa ko nga malagot mo diretso. Dili sa ginagawa ka nang or usahay kay na ako mong PR kasi ganahan mo nga reply mo ani sa ila. Amo na lang sa ka. So okay na din siya makuan siya. But at the end of the day, dako gid ang halin og kuan. And aside sa dako ang sales, tsada imo reputation sa kliyente. Dili lang kay sa kliyente but the rest of the people that are asking and seeking for your help ba. Nga dili bitaw nimo nga dili nimo sila i-read. Dili ra bisan pag wala pa kay tubag dinaan na it pays a whole lot of energy and anxiety, especially nowadays, nga kung replyan nimo. Kadali lang ha, kay busy para ko pero balikan ka niya. Kung di ta ka mabalikan, sa tikog otro. Ana